camera now. It's working just. What is happening? How's it tripping? Oh. Heck yeah. We're golden now. Bypass that whole process. There. No, 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 no. No, 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 cat. Gonna have. Is gonna. Yeah, have to chill. All right. Where's my volume? Where's my volume at? There we go. Now we're golden. Now we're starting. Let's go. New. So, I think volume's a little loud, or maybe it's just loud in my. Was a little loud on my side. We will do. JRice. Dos. 2. And we need a farm. What's up, Teal? How are you doing? Merry Christmas Eve to you. Hope you've been well. Let's see. I'm gonna name my because you're the first person to comment on stream. It's gonna be Till Farm. Just for you. But now you get to go tell all your buddies. I got a Stardew Valley name. A farm named after me. What's my favorite thing other than stuffing? What would be my second favorite food? Linguine. I don't even know how to spell linguine now that I think about it. Hey, Sophie. How are you? Is it L-I-N-U linguine? Is that right? Am I way off? Hey, Lax. Good to see everybody. It's been a while. I've had to take care of some work stuff, which is now officially resolved. Nothing bad. We just had like a situation at work where essentially a guy was let go because he violated an NDA, and ladies and gentlemen, don't ever violate an NDA. You love Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley's awesome. But anyways, because that person violated it, it really caused a lot of turmoil and chaos and stuff. So anyways, I decided to change employment. So that's what I've been focused on. Hey, let's go with the Joja shirt. Everybody good with that? Hold on, if I can get back over there. What happened here? You're bad at the game? Hey, Stardew's a tough game to be bad at. What do you consider bad? That's my question. Because it's to me, it's measured on just what you want your farm to be. So, Lax, I am amazing. How have you been? What have you been doing? How's the world treating you? We're gonna roll with shorts. Is that shorts? They kind of look like a skirt. No, those are shorts. Those are shorts. And then I want glasses. I want sunglasses this time, and I'm gonna change my hair color too. Let's change our hair color to my natural hair color. Get some blonde up in this mug. It's more there. It's a little bit like that. Maybe. How do I change the lightness? There we go. Oh, did you see my cat? Yeah. He was in my lap. I've got 2 of them. They're named Nox and Luna. All right. You're getting trees? Like the stream, guys. It really helps. It's free. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. And it is free. And it does help so much. So no lies spoken. What kind of farm should we do? I don't want to do the basic farm. I've actually got one going on my Nintendo Switch, which I started a few days ago. And so I've been playing on Nintendo Switch a lot, but I was like, you know, I got a little bit of time. I kind of want to just come stream for y'all. So we got a couple of different ones that we can choose from here. We'll skip the intro. We got not the Four Corners farm because that's more for multiplayer. So we got the Wilderness farm, the Hilltop farm, which is rocky, the Forest farm, the Riverland farm, the Meadows farm, or the Beach farm. It'd be okay, Timmy. Life is okay. I love it. I hope it gets awesome. And I hope the holidays is awesome for everybody, regardless of where you're at in the world. America sends you love for Christmas. What's your 2 cats' name, Sophie? Wilderness. There's plenty of good land here, but beware, at night monsters come out, brother. What? I've never played that one, so I don't know. I don't know about all that. And then we got the Hilltop farm. It's rocky. It has a winding river. However, mineral deposits provide mining opportunities. That's nice. Yes, Lex, you got it. The woods limit your farming space. However, the bountiful forest is nearly at your doorstep. Several lands, a scenic riverbed. Fish are more common here than usual. And you start with a smoker? That might be worth it. Oh wait, I don't know why I got my sunglasses on. Where I live right now, it is 70 degrees for Christmas. Is that not crazy? You got Gigi and Kiki. Gigi is a tabby Kiki is tabby and Gigi's a black cat. You got that anime cat. That's that black cat. That's that Yoruichi. If you never watched Bleach, Yoruichi's a cat who isn't really a cat, but you think it's a cat early on. Beach farm. Great for fishing, tons of open space. Sometimes supply crates wash up on the shore. However, sprinklers don't work in the sandy soil. I like Kiki and Kiko would be cool. But if you say Kiko, I don't know if you've ever watched Dragon Ball, but you got Kiko Ho. Kiko Ho! Alright, so I don't want to do the beach one because I'm a sprinkler fan, so let's not do let's not do beach. Not the best for growing crops, but there's chewy blue grass. I don't know about that one either. I kind of like the idea of the Riverland farm. Anybody opposed to doing Riverlands? Also, if I need to go up on my lighting, it kind of looks kind of dark. But if I need to turn it up, let me know. I'm torn between Riverland and the Wilderness farm. I feel like the Wilderness farm will be a challenge because at nighttime you're worried about the monsters. Kiki's Delivery Service? I've never watched that movie. Let me look that up real fast. I gotta look up and see what kind of movie that is. Delivery Service. 1989 anime. It kind of reminds me of the artwork is kind of like not Finding Nemo, Little Nemo. Little Nemo's Dream Master, I think is what that movie was called. It has a similar style of anime. Little Nemo's Adventure in Slumberland? Maybe that's it. Adventures in Slumberland. Yeah, that's it. Kind of looks similar. Maybe I'm off a little bit. My memory's kind of shoddy. Alright. I am going to go with the Riverland farm. We're going to do... Brother, what did I do? I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I'm used to selecting on the Switch. Hey, Sophie. Yes, we are starting a new farm. Other Sophie. We got 2 Sophies in the chat right now. Alright, hold on. Let's fix Farmer again, and then his hair. Ooh, we got some, like, that's kind of like some anime hair. No, not yet. Hold on. I don't know if I'm... Actually, I know what I want to do. I'm going to do the Mohawk. Because I'm kind of digging the Mohawk on my Switch 2 playthrough. So... That's eye color, not what we're wanting to change. Hair color is what we're trying to change. That looks really yellow for some reason. Come on. Oh, that's right. No. Dial it back just a hair. Can we get more looking a little more blonde like? That's close enough. All right, what we do? JRice all capital or JRice 2? That's what it was. Same creator. My neighbor Totoro is also good. Your Nate. I've never watched any of those. I have to check those out. Sophie from Texas. How's life been for you? That's 2. Look, this is the way you do 2. Sophie from Texas also agrees with you, Sophie, from wherever you're at. My neighbor Taro is good. Big fan. Big fan. Oh, and we named the farm after Till, so it stays Till Farms. Because Till was the first person to start chatting. So we're honor Till. And the favorite thing, what did we say it was? Linguini. That's what we did. Linguini. I didn't even know you were still here till I was going to make sure I honored your memory. All right. So we got that part done, and we got to change our shirt to the Joja shirt because we're going the Joja path, guys. And we're gonna get some sunglasses. Have that drip. Ooh. Those aren't sunglasses. Those are like regular glasses. There we go. Got that drip. Got that drip. And some shorts. And we're at the Riverlands farm. I thought you were from Texas. Am I wrong on that? Am I mistaken? Dude, if I'm mistaken, I'm so sorry. And we want to change our cat face to... Yeah, we'll represent Sophie's, is it either Kiki or Gigi? I think it was, hold on. It was one of the two. 23 times. I've probably seen Step Brothers that much, actually. All right, we're gonna skip the intro because we already know how to play. All right. You're in Illinois. In New Mexico. My bad. I don't know why I thought Texas. It isn't too far. You're right. It borders on the El Paso side. Far over. So we got our cat, our black cat here on the river farm on Teal Farms. While JRice 2 and his favorite thing, Linguini, is ready to go. So now we're finally here. Here. Hey, did you see my art? That's actually real art, like real painted art. I didn't do it. A guy named Sean, who lives in the same city as I do, posted that on Facebook Marketplace. And it was really cool. Hold on. I'll bring it closer to you. Y'all can see it. Look how cool this is. I want to give him a shout out because he's really talented artist. But look at this Batman, dude. How awesome is that? Not cool, guys? So shout out to Sean from Facebook Marketplace. Amazing artist. I had to get it. It was so awesome. I told him if he does any more pop culture stuff or like comics or anime stuff to let me know because I'll probably purchase it. All right, we got 15 parsnips. Our house looks completely different. I never knew that it would look like this. Why is it telling me the buttons? It never tells me. Okay. And let's here. All right, we got to get to clearing. We got to get some parsnips planted, right? So we don't have time to waste. So we're gonna get to work real fast. We're in a different lens. You love the Batman? I love it, man. I was playing the Telltale's Batman. I probably should be streaming that, but I'm just in a Stardew mood, man. I was playing Telltale's Batman. I was like, oh, this would be awesome for the background while I play. And, you know, I was just looking for something to add, some spice and stuff. My background's so plain. It's just a plain wall. And I know I used to do the virtual background, but decided I wanted to change it up. I wanted to be more authentic. So, want to be real JRice for y'all, not somebody who has the fake background. Nothing wrong against that, guys. Need to be pure. Wanted to be a pure man with a pure soul. An old man with an old soul. All right, we can explore this a little bit. Okay, we got a little island here. Yeah, a little island here. This is gonna make planning where your farm and stuff go a logistical nightmare. But I like the layout. It's still kind of cool. All right, and we got more down here. Looks like we got one more here. So it's just gonna be a bunch of mini farms. You're kind of sick, but getting better. Did you have the flu? Because I know people are being wrecked by the flu right now. My son went to an escape room with like 7 other kids, and all 6 of them have gotten sick. Somehow my son is the lone survivor. However, he might have traded the flu for what he's got right now, which is a broke foot. Yeah, standing in the gutter and swim and slipped and ended up kicking the ladder going out, and it fractured his foot. He's not in a good place. Gabe is not in a good place right now for the next 4 weeks. My whole family's got the flu. It's going around a lot. So I heard, what's it called? Knox flu or something like that. Anyways, apparently the stuff is like magic. And if you get the flu and you take this stuff, you can see a turnaround as early as 24 hours, which is crazy. So, Stardew Valley always chills the soul. Dude, it's so chill. It's how can you not love? So going back to the work thing, I start the new job on January 12th. So I should have a little bit of time to stream between now and then. But it's gonna be pretty awesome. I hope your family gets over it quick, Sophie, and your other Sophie as well. Sophie 1 is from New Mexico. Sophie 2 is from Illinois. Keep it that way. So if I say Sophie, New Mexico, you know I'm talking. Sophie and M. All right. We've got 500 bones. We need to go get some more parsnips and get this thing rolling. So on my Switch 2 account, I was able to get I went to Joja path, and I'm going to do it on this path too. Dude, you can get the greenhouse as early as day 1. Y'all are starting to get better now. That's awesome. Dude, it's wrecked people, man, especially before Christmas. I mean, that's awful to have to. Oh, you're from Elk Grove. My bad. Elk Grove. For some reason, I thought that was Illinois, but my bad. Elk Grove. Let's buy as many parsnips as we can. So we got 25 parsnips. We're buying it all. And I'm talking to them real fast because that helps you get money early, because you got to talk to all 28 and you'll get 500 big ones, I think, just for doing that. Elk Grove. Did I see Harvey? I think I already talked to him. Sketchy guy. Alright, and is there anybody else we can talk to real fast to get seed money? Truly seed money. Dude, it is the shortcut. It legit is. And here's the thing. I mean, I get it's supposed to be the evil corporation, right? But I don't like Pierre as a person, right? That's Jody. That's Vincent. Sorry, I'm just kind of speeding through it. I guess I should be taking my time to talk to him. But Pierre is not that great of a dude, and you end up helping the same amount of town. The town still gets help, the same level. You're still fixing the bridge, and the only thing that's different is you're not doing the community center, so that's fair, I guess you could say. But, you know, it ain't bad. Oh, he done gone fishing. But yeah, it is the shortcut for sure. Or I could just say Sophie Chin instead of Sophie from Elk Grove. That would make it easier. So we got Sophie Chin and just Sophie. How about that? Is that fair to everybody? Sophie, what have you been doing since you're, I guess, out for school, even though you're homeschooled? Like, what have you been doing differently than you typically would? Or do you just still just hammer down, and since, you know, your school is at your own pace, is it different? You approach it different? Oh, and Lax, what have you done job wise? I know, like, right last time I streamed, I think you had just changed that going. And Sophie Chin, are you in school? And if so, what grade? Or if you're in college, what year? And if not, what do you do for a living? Track. That guy's not great either. Not much different from Joja guy, you know, when it comes to business. I know, right? That's the way I feel about it. I have school off, finished finals last week. Really haven't done much over the break. How much of a break do you get? Okay, here we go. Oh, shoot. Look how low my energy is already. The constraints of the energy bar is ridiculous. Sophie Chin, you're on winter break. So I'm assuming you're in school then. You're in some level of school. You're on winter break, unless you're a teacher. Which the teachers are all like, yeah. Still holding on to my job for now. I don't think I'm going to leave the job I've accepted. Dude, they're offering a pension, man. And you never find a company that does pension. So, oh my gosh, dude. Is this food? Does this give me energy? Nope. Okay, I gotta see if I can go find some food. I overestimated how much energy that would take. Cave looks awesome. So you got a week and a half. What I just found. Eek. Thank you. Eat it. Take it. You have to go back in the 5th, so you got like 2 weeks. That's awesome. You're in 3rd grade, Sophie Chin? Dude, how crazy is it that you got people all over the world that watch streamers now of all different ages and stuff, man? Well, at least you're watching a family-friendly one. So that's good for you. I think I'd be very hesitant to let my kids like just watch somebody, but it is what it is. I'm not your parents. Your parents are good, and there you go. Or your guardians, if you know, depending on your whoever your guardians are, if they're good with it, then right away. But let me make a suggestion, Sophie Chen. Don't tell people where you're from. It's great. Awesome. All right, so, and I remember 3rd grade, dude. I got a funny story from 3rd grade. So we had this thing called TCAP test in Tennessee, right? Where it was standardized testing. You had to do it every single year. Y'all probably relate at some point. I was just talking about this the other day. There was this girl in my class I'll never forget. Her name was Michelle. And if Michelle, if you see this later on, I'm sorry for putting your business out there. Actually, this wasn't 3rd grade. This was 4th grade. So my apologies. So it's already going to be a little bit different. But dude, we're in the middle of TCAP testing. And all of a sudden, I hear the biggest splash. Like somebody took water in a pot and just turned it over onto the floor at one time. Michelle had peed her pants. Or peed whatever, and it just splashed. I've never witnessed that before. I don't even know how it was humanly possible, but it just splashed out on the ground. Everywhere. So here's the moral of the story. People remember. Because I still remember that. I'm 40. So don't pee your pants at school. If you can avoid it at all costs. Now if you got a medical thing, that's a little bit different. Don't pee your pants. Can I get an amen in the chat on that? Also, I remember a kid named Steven pooped his pants. 3rd grade is a grade I remember the least of. It's just a blur. Or maybe you don't want to remember it. Oh my. The stuff we remember, right? I remember all kinds of stuff. Stevens was way worse, though. But I'll give him a pass because we were in 3rd grade. Miss Victory's class. So he was a little bit younger, but he loaded them up, man. Fun fact about me, I went to 9 different elementary schools, so I couldn't tell you their last names to save my life. There's only like 3 or 4 people I actually know from elementary school in today's life. All right, we had enough energy to take care of all of those. So here's the name of the game. We got to get parsnips as fast as we possibly can, and we need to sell anything we can to get those parsnips because by the 13th, and we only have till the 13th to make money, right? So everything goes towards that. The reason why is because we're going to sell. I'm selling wood. I'm selling everything I can right now to get strawberries. Once you get strawberries, you're golden. What is going on here? These buttons are so backwards on this one. Okay. Sell those, sell that, sell that. We're going to sell dirt and stone and everything. We're selling everything. Oh my. Double. Yep. A lot of bathroom shenanigans that you remember when you're in school. It's a big deal, man. Big deal. I had a friend named Craig in 2nd grade that tried to jump over a stall wall. Or not jump over it, climb over it. Let me make sure I'm specific. So in between the stalls, between the urinal that was in our... Gosh, I can't get none of that. Between the urinal and the toilets, which as a young lady, you probably don't know what a urinal is, but it's kind of like a toilet for boys that you can stand up at. Anyways, he tried to climb the wall that was in between the toilet and the urinals, and it was a tall wall. I would say this wall was probably close to 7 feet tall. So he climbed on the back of the toilet and jumped up there, and he slipped and fell off. And when he did, his foot went right down into the toilet, into the drain part, and he was stuck. And it was me and him when we were goofing off in the bathroom, and I had to go I had to run and tell Miss Bowles, and Miss Bowles got mad at me. She's my 2nd grade teacher, and she's like, sit down. I was like, but Craig's stuck. Craig's stuck. He's hurt himself, because he's crying because he fell, and when he fell, his foot snapped. But I didn't know he had a broke foot at this point. I just knew he fell and he was crying. And then I got told to sit down when I told the teacher, and probably like 10 or 15 minutes later, Craig came crawling on his stomach. And Miss Bowles was like, what is going on? Savannah! Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you've been well. But anyways, he comes in dragging on his stomach with his broke wet foot, just crying. And Miss Bowles had to eat her words, because yes, while I was being bad and not being a good kid, because I was goofing up in the bathroom, he found out I was telling the truth, and Craig was really hurt, and so he had a broke foot. And that's why you should listen to your kid, even the kids that don't try that hard in school and stuff. When you were in preschool, you loaded them up. Hey, I think that's probably pretty common. I ain't gonna judge you for that. It's preschool. Nothing before elementary school counts. You gotta take that to the curator. Listen, I don't want to make Haley my lady, but I'm gonna be nice and give her this. For me? Thank you. There you go. We're gonna go get this rat tail that we just found. You been okay? Savannah, remind me, are you from Kentucky? Is that where you're from? And I hope it gets better than okay for you. I hope it becomes great for you. I want everybody to have a great holiday. A fantastical holiday. Yes, sir. Okay. I wasn't too far from you this past weekend. We went up to Pigeon Forge. So not too far from the... Well, I guess that's more on the Virginia side. So, but we were up in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I don't know if you've ever been there. Smoky Mountain, as they like to call them. We went up there and did some dinner shows and went and looked at Christmas lights that they have. You have family in Virginia? I used to go to Virginia multiple times a year, or drive through it anyways, on my way up to DC. And we'd usually stop in Front Royal at some point, or Fairfax, and kind of get some rest. Used to do a lot of marketing events up there. Would you consider donating any artifacts? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? I've thought about it. I'm going to donate because I like gifts. If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. That dude looks like he needs to push his glasses up like Udaru and Bleach. I don't know if you've ever watched Bleach, but he likes to have those glasses reflect. Where am I going to put this? Right here, first and foremost. All right. We updated the journal, and we found a book somehow. There's a missing book here. The wife and kiddos are fantastic. My wife is off for 2 weeks. She's enjoying some vacation. And the kids, outside of Gabriel, who's got a broke foot, so he's in a boot for the next 4 to 6 weeks. They're awesome. We've been doing a lot of wrestling. So that's part of the reason I haven't been streaming, outside of just the job change, but also We're having to accommodate that wild wrestling schedule. Wrestling's no joke, man. Baseball's no joke, but wrestling ain't no joke, no joke. Right. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. By the way, these voices will not be remembered, so don't expect it. Still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It's a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Awesome. My fiance wrestled in high school. His mom is still a wrestling parent at heart. Dude, wrestling parents ain't no joke, man. They get a little wild. I love it, though. It's still not as crazy to me. A lot of people were warning me about wrestling parents versus football parents. I feel like football parents are still the craziest. Like, I could see wrestling parents be a little wild, but the football experience we had this year, wild. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. I will buy something. I promise you. You received the bamboo pole. Here's a pro tip. If you're playing Stardew Valley, get the beginner rod, not the bamboo rod. Like, spend the money on it because you're going to have such a hard time catching until you get the quality fishing rod. So this bamboo rod is junk. You can, if you could sell it, I would say sell it. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Did you hear that, Sophie? Back into your preschool days. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyways. Lax, you been hitting up any curry? Been lighting it up? Right. So, I don't think I can sell him that pole. No, I can't. But what we need to get, sorry, my mistake, not the beginner's rod, the training rod. This is, you'll actually catch fish with this. You can try to catch fish with this. It's a pain. Okay? The training rod's way better, way consistent early on. It's only 25 gold. But let me show you how frustrating this one can be. And keep in mind, I'm a seasoned fisher, right? I know what I'm doing fishing-wise. I've caught the biggest fish in the entire game. The legend. Look how little this bar is. Oh, dude. Such a small bar. That's what she said. No time for that. Listen, that's an exception. That is an exception. That's not the rule. I usually don't catch them. Not that first time. So my bad, y'all. Farmer JRice. I love Stardew. Have you heard of Coral Island? It's the cousin to Stardew. No, I've not heard of Coral Island. I might have to look at Coral Island, though. I know Haunted Chocolatier is supposed to be coming up soon, and I'm going to get that. That's made by the same creator of Stardew Valley, Concerned Ape. But, yeah, I have to check out this Coral Island. I don't know what that's about. You caught my attention with it, Savannah. We have practically no energy, so all we can do for the next 2 hours is forage. So we're going to walk around the map, see if we can find things, pick them up. Hopefully keep that foraging going. Keep the origin of foraging alive. Savannah, what have you been doing for fun in the meantime? Have you had a chance to have any fun? That's sometimes a hard spot to be in life, is where, you know, you don't even have the opportunity to have. We've had parts of that in our lives, different times. See, I see these guys poking their heads out, and I want to get them, but I'm so low on energy, I'm afraid of passing out and losing money. Oh, can talk to this guy though. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. Allow me to introduce myself. Reintroduce myself. My name's Hove. Anybody know who that's? What that's from? I'll give you a crisp thumbs up to the camera if you know. Allow me to reintroduce myself. All right. Hey, hey, girl, come here. There's a guy with a mohawk and glasses chasing me. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Oh, hey, keep your pants on, lady. Okay? I'm brand new. All right, let me at least get my farm up. Yes, sir, I like Stardew without pixel graphics, but I do love a pixel game. Oh, it's like Stardew without pixel graphics. Okay, hey, Coral Island. Oh, look at Shane. Shane with the gruffy jacket. He's wearing a Joja jacket. Look at that little J there. Hey, we're Team Joja. He should be nice. What do you want? Go away. Hold on 1 second. I see people are in my chat and it's not refreshing. Yeah. Brother. Why is it not refreshing? Guys, I am so sorry. Trying to that refresh. I see said hi. Sorry, Sophie, my messages weren't coming through. I've got it taken care of now. I should be able to see your message. Sophie Chan. I popped that. Pop that up. Go. We'll get you squared here in just a second, guys. There, I got all the chats popped out so I can see real time. So when you're saying something, I can actually say it back. So hi. So sorry about that. Where now? All right. Ugh. Why am I walking so slow? Ugh, what's happening? What is this? Hold on. Now she said bye. No, we got auto run on there. Maybe I'm just that tired. Can I eat this? Eat the daffodil. Eat the daffodil. Did you look it up? Sophie checked out that. I can look at it on my phone here. All right, bye, Sophie Chan. It was great talking to you. Welcome, Denise. I see you in here. Look how slow I am. My guy is so tired. I don't even know. I must have hit the button. Like, must have accidentally. All right, I'm looking up this while I hold left on Coral Island. Oh. Humble Games. Version 1.0. Oh, it's been out for a couple of years. This says it's been out for 2 years. Kind of cool. Oh, wow. It's very similar. It kind of makes me think of like 3D mobile graphics though when I. Those are some happy looking cows. Even the music sounds kind of similar. Dang, they got conveyor belts and stuff. And you can go swim under the sea. Nice. They went wild with it. They went ham. All right. We got some fish for sale. We're at 536 buckaroos. You know what that means? More parsnips. We gotta get more parsnips, guys. I'll check it out. I will do this. Hey, hey, bruh. That damn bird. Sorry, guys. 5, 1, 2, 1. Try add 25 more if we can. That should be enough. And then we gotta replace that one. Actor. It did pique my interest, even though the mermaid part looked a little weird. It made me think of Zoolander. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Zoolander, but there's one where Derek does a commercial and he's a merman. This just burns me up right now. Hey, you know what though? It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna take 25 bucks and go get the training rod and go catch a fish. We're gonna go catch us a fishy and sell it, or smoke it, or smoke it and sell it. Hey, free monies. We got glass. We can add to the curator. Dude, why ain't you working? Because it's 8 o'clock at night. We'll try to catch something right now, even though it's going to be challenging. Beginning game is so slow, guys. It's so slow. That perfect catch, guys. Another herring. Maybe we don't need to upgrade. Maybe I was just kind of rusty. By the way, how's the sound and everything? Do I sound crisp? I want to make sure my mic sounds good. Ooh. 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 We got so little room for error still, though. Sounds clear. Awesome. I'm still going to buy that. Oh, dang it. I got to get rid of some. And let's get rid of the dirt. Dirt. Popo stool. If you've never seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, go watch it. It's so funny. Today we went to the mall to do Santa pictures with my kids. Hold on, I wonder if I can show it to you. I wonder if it'll show up on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright. I'm going to test this. Tell me if you can see it. You see those two young lads? The clear? So anyways, we went there to go do Santa pictures. And did that come across? Were you able to see it, Savannah? You see the cast? Huh. Look at that foot. It'll get clear. You see that foot? So anyways, we went there, and while we were there, we went to one of those like comic places. Yeah, it wrecked us. I don't even know where I was going with that story. It was something related, but now it's slipped my mind. I got distracted. Oh, no, I remember now. But they had a perfect cell, like, I don't know what you would call that, like a little tiny statue of perfect cell. And it just made me think of one of my favorite lines in all of Dragon Ball Abridged. He's trying to make a ring to fight in, like a squared ring, do this big battle. And in the TFS version, he's like, how do all these squares make a circle? Because it made just a giant circle somehow, and he's perfect, so it's driving him crazy that he can't make this perfect ring the way that he wants to. So funny. So I think if I smoke this fish, I gotta have coal, right? Is that what it's gonna tell me? It did. It took one of my coals, though. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad. We'll see. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. They do have a lot of similar features. They might have my appearance, but they got their mom's brains. So they're way better than me. Hopefully they remain that way forever. Can I fish here on my property without leaving? Let's see. It'd be a shame if you couldn't, right? Oh, this already makes it worth it. Oh. We're having battle music. Oh crap. This rod sucks. Bro, that was such a battle. All right, I gotta go get the beginner rod. I can't have that happening. Not on my property either. Dadgummit, dead end. Thank goodness for that. Yeah. Told him I was like, dude, their mom is so smart. She was Miss, all A's and master's degree, and then they got dad here who barely graduated out of high school because he enjoyed the social life more than the school life, Which there's still hope. I hope nobody out there sees this and thinks you have to go to college to be successful. It's not true. I do sales. I make okay. I do all right. And if success is measured by dollars, we're okay. You still make it. Now, I do think success comes from many different avenues of having a good home life and stuff like that is important. And there's just different ways. I wouldn't say, because for instance, we were actually discussing this the other day. Teachers don't make a lot of money, right? They make mid-level, actually lower mid-level now, money compared to other professions. Now, to be fair, they also get all the time off. They get fall break and Christmas break and summer break and spring break. They get all these things off that normal jobs don't have. But at the same time, they still don't make that great. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't say a teacher isn't successful. And the only reason that came up is I had a teacher tell me in high school that I wasn't going to be successful at all because I didn't want to do journal entries, and I just thought that was hilarious. Okay. He got a 24 on his ACT and works for Nucor. I remember you telling me about that. So the ACT is good. Yeah, no college is required. It doesn't have to be, especially now. Right now, the skilled trades are hurting so bad. If I was coaching somebody who wanted to go a different path in college, that's the way I would say. I would there's two ways I would go, and really one way right now, and that's trades right now for the most part. You can go sales, and I mean sales is great. Sales is awesome, but dude, there is such a demand right now for skilled tradesmen. So I'd probably coach them that direction, but there's a lot of different ways out there running your own business. You don't have to have a college degree to own your own business. And there's plenty of information out there. It does help digest, and it helps develop good habits, and it develops a good social circle. I'm not taking away from any of those things. But I hate when people measure intelligence based on a degree. That's not it, guys. I know plenty of dumb college graduates, or plenty of ignorant college graduates out there. Sorry. That's my soapbox. I'm done. There's a lot of people out there equate one thing to the other. It's not the case. Not at all. All right. sell this fiber and this wood. We're gonna hold on to our piece of coal because coal is really important. So important. All right, we got some smoked sardine. Hopefully it sells pretty good. We'll see. We get even more parsnips this way. And let's put up this other fish rod that we don't need since we're in space. Yes. Well, I've beat it as the... There's not really an end, so to speak, to Stardew. But I've been like a gajillionaire, pretty much, in it. Even the one that I started like 3 days ago on the Switch 2. I've got such a good look. A functional farm. Now, it's not... Hold on. Let me make sure. I say good looking for a guy's farm. I see some ladies that play Stardew Valley, and they're at the next level. Uh-oh. Who's coming? Her cat, specifically. Oh. I thought that was Luna. Okay. What'd she say? Okay. Ask one. I don't think you wrap those individually. But I don't think you're going to do it. I think you're going to do it all different. Wait, how many boxes are there if you don't do that? Yes, it is my wife. They say hi. 4 or 5. Oh. I say put them all. There's just one box. No, 1 box for all that. It'll be cool. That saves some time too. And paper. What does that say? I'm not familiar with that. Is that internet lingo? I don't know. Oh yeah, kitty cat. Yeah. Or cat. We didn't used to have cats, by the way. Kitty. Yeah, I got you. Or they can see. That's 1. We got 2. It was a package deal. And here's a gross thing I'm gonna share about Nox, because she's a cat and doesn't have feelings that she can express to me. Oh, Nox and Luna is their names. So Luna, sweetheart cat. Not even the cat my wife wanted when she went to this place. She went to one of those cat cafes, which is deceiving. There's nothing cafe about it. What's up, Flash? But she went there, ended up liking Nox, wanted to get her, but then it ended up being sisters. So they end up getting these 2 cats, and then we get home and Luna is her cat now. And Nox thinks she's my cat, but I don't like Nox as much as she likes me. She loves me to death, but I'm not a fan because, dude, 3 times. 3 times this cat has sneezed and sharted on my lap. No. There was something going on with the food. It wasn't good, but all 3 times I was handling work stuff. All 3 times. 3 different days. Not even in the same day, guys. It'd be different if it was one. This is across multiple days. I'm on a work call. All of a sudden, a chew, splat on my lap. And then I'm like trying not to gag because I'm on a phone call. Second time, phone call. Third time, Teams call. Like video on. So I have to go to video off and carry this cat away from me like this and go change my clothes because the cat exploded on me. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I'm not so much a cat person because we grew up with cats and my parents had 9 of them, 9 indoor cats, which is gross in my opinion. Sorry if y'all have 9 out there. I'm sorry. It's just not very hygienic, man, because cats are kind of crazy and stuff. Like even these, we got the really expensive litter box, the Robo litter box that cycles everything and stuff and does the best that it can. And it don't get me wrong, he's leaps and bounds better, but it's still kind of gross. Still kind of gross sometimes. All right, we made some money. China J, welcome. God, this stupid bird. Okay, we got to make a scarecrow. I can't deal with this. Oof. Yeah, that's yes. And like even 2, I question it sometimes. Like I don't know. I'm just a freak when it comes to that stuff. So but it makes my wife and my kids happy. They love them. That's what matters. That's the reason why Dad wasn't the dad. Just like, absolutely not, you know. No, I'm not going to do that. We all live in this house. The majority wants it. And it's not going against God's laws or man's laws or something crazy. You know. I'll support it. I don't have to love everything. They said, hey, they supported me when I was going through all kinds of chemo treatments and all kinds of stuff. So I don't want that to be their lasting memory. You remember that time Dad would never let us have a cat? Or cats in this case. So that's the way I look at it. I trying to rewrite the name for the family because Lord knows there's not a huge amount of good representation from our side. I do the best that I can. Flash, if you're still here, man, how's everything up in New Jersey been for you? I hope you've been awesome, my guy. I mean that, and I hope you're enjoying your break, your school break. Ah, you are there. Been busy. That's the holidays. So I can't meet both my wife and I both have divorced families. We come from divorced families, which we do not support, by the way. So nothing against anybody that's went through that, but we made a decision early on. Hey, listen, this thing's for life. It's not even up for discussion. We're gonna figure it out, make it work, short of infidelity or some crazy addiction issues or something like that. So anyways, when we would do the holidays, trying to navigate that with all the different people, like, oh, well, Dad has his Christmas with his fiance, and Mom has this one here, and then real Dad over here has one, and then you had some grandparents that weren't even together anymore. It's just, we got to the point where we were just like, no, if y'all want to do Christmas, we're all for it, but we all gotta be adults, and you got to come here because we can't spend our Christmas break going to 10 different places. There ain't nothing fun about that for us. That's not a break for us. $27. Not to be confused with 6-7. Not that. Dude, I need a freaking scarecrow. You gotta get that recipe. American production? Something about that doesn't feel very American. Am I wrong on that, chat? Or am I right? American production, that's from Nigeria. Please, I can't with that saying. My 4-year-old has already started saying it. Oof. Oof. It's too young. I feel for you, man. My kids do it all the time. I literally saw a thing earlier today. Somebody posted that they had got one kid 6 presents and the other one 7. They were like, no, I'm going back to the store because I can't deal with that in the morning. It's gonna be 7 to 7. Been around their older cousins. I mean, I was an annoying middle schooler at one time. Super annoying one, as a matter of fact. Probably one of the worst ever. Yesterday was a rainy day, right? On Stardew. I didn't just imagine that. So I just missed an entire day of watering. My little cousin got a bird and named it Chicken Jockey. That's awesome. Kid's been awesome, guy. I'm surprised you haven't talked to him since I have. They've been, well, I know one's been on Fortnite. The other one hasn't been playing Fortnite at all. He's kind of anti-Fortnite. I don't even know what he's really playing. He was playing Undertale. He was playing that for a little bit. He's just pretty much been playing Roblox for the most part. I haven't heard anything, but the other one's like, hey, Dad, Bleach is on Fortnite. I'm like, good for it. I'm a hater on Fortnite now. Chicken Jockey. I remember when that was going nuts. It didn't last long. That 6-7 is unfortunately staying. I try to make it as uncool as I possibly can by doing it myself. Oh, 6-7, am I right? It hasn't worked. They know what I'm doing. They're like, I know you're trying to ruin this for me, but I'm not gonna let you. Flash, have you been playing Fork Knife? See, look at this bar. So much better. If I'm trying to catch rare fish, obviously, gotta upgrade it. Had days never finished. Masters got me working as my vocal still. You've been playing it on and off. I hear you. Well, how did that even get in your head? What is that from? I've never even heard of that. Trying to think of what my vocal stem's been. Oh, I know what it is. Cheese on mine. That little girl that sees a cow and she calls it a burger and her mom's like, don't say that. And she's like, cheese on mine. That's been stuck in my head. Sophie Chen, you're back. Welcome back. South Park? I haven't watched South Park in so long. It's been forever. Cheese on mine. Ah, now you got it. You said vocal stem, and now it's in my head, and I can't get it out. Have y'all seen that video? That little girl's so funny. She gonna throw some cheese on that cow. I respect her for it. All right, we're out of. I say it every time I see a cow. No, that's so funny. I also say, look at all them chickens. Said hi. Said hi to you, Sophie Chin. My collar's blue, but my neck is red. Working like a dog just to keep my family fed. I don't know if it goes like that. I was gonna say that. That's got to be a country song, right? Or is that another meme that's out there? Oh, I do have to brag on Gabe real fast. So Gabe goes to a college prep school, right? As a middle schooler. And it's serious. Like, it's the level of like just maturity, time management, project management, and stuff that you gotta have to be successful at the school is awesome. This dude's got, I just saw his GPA, 4.18 right now. And this ain't no joke of a school. Like, this is a very, very prestigious school. He's killing it, dude. The TikTok sound that lived in my head rent free. That's so funny. We're on a different side of TikTok, you and I. Because I haven't seen that one yet. I'm sure it'll come across now because they're watching this. Got a cat hair on my microphone. Ugh. Sophie Chin, what's your favorite food and why? Dude, he's freaking a brilliant kid. Way smart. JRice too. JRice has all A's, period. But he only had 2 A pluses. He had an A plus, or sorry, 2 only A's. Everything else was A plus. He had an A in English, which was a 95, and in math he had, which was surprising on this one, but in math he had a 96. And I think an A plus has to be 97 and but everything else was killing it. Oh, Delaya. I'm not focused on that. Gas man. He's a gas man. I said a gas man. All right. Let's go give our. Hold on. We haven't talked to Elliot. Oh, the new farmer. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. This hobo living off the beach in his tiny hut, looking like Fabio, gets on my nerves. Dino Nuggets is just tasty. I expect that to be every third grader's answer, ever. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. All right. The hand gesture killed me. That's him swooping his hair out of his face. Oh, hey. So you're the new guy, huh? Cool. Yep. That's how it rolls. All right. Why, hello and welcome to our little community there. You can call me Granny if you like. She's just adopting everybody. She's starting off with a granny. This dude's the opposite. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Alright. I know George likes leeks. This is my favorite thing, thank you. And that's why I had to give it to him. Because I want George to like me. It's a character flaw. Those who don't like me, I want them to like me. Hopefully she ain't see me digging in the trash just then. Go say hi to Pam and Gus. Oh. Hey kid, the name's Pam. Why her voice like that, I don't know. Well, hello there, I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Star Drop Saloon. Oh, I didn't say hi to him. I hope you're farming in a sustainable way. What a lib. No, just joking. The valley's ecosystem is fragile. No, I go back to it. I'm not joking. She's a lib. Oh. JK, a lot of my friends are libs. I'm not an isolated conservative, I promise you. Kaylin, welcome. All right. Oh, eyelashes in my eye. Like the wrong way. Got these shades just in case. Actually, I forgot to put them back in my car. I'll get to it, I promise. All right, let's sell these. Let's keep one leek. So we'll give it to George. Have him like me. What's the weather going to be like? Weather outside is weather. And I gotta talk to the fortune teller. And since there is no place to go, Living off the land is the only one left to read. This one's for y'all folks living in Stardew Valley. Check for the spring onion southwest of town where the river meets. Ah, I should have been getting those. That's actually a really good tip. Thanks for liking the live, Kaylin. I appreciate that. Kaylin, announce yourself. Where you from? Who you are? Savannah, what's your favorite food? He used to make you tweet. Used to be over here with a squinty eye. I can't take it. All right. We said it earlier. Sophie, didn't you say you had a cat? Is it Kiki that's the black cat, or is it Gigi? Sophie Chin. See this cat here? I want to say it was Kiki that was the black cat. I found it sitting outside the entrance on your farm. I think it's a stray. Poor little thing. Okay, it could be an outside cat. Pot roast. I like myself a good pot roast too. Can't go wrong with that. Don't you think farm could use a good cat? Yes, I will adopt this cat. We're not gonna name it Dudley. Hold on. I'm gonna take the time real fast. Go back up in my messages and find this cat's name. Gigi's the black cat. We're gonna name it Gigi because of Sophie Chin. Why can't I? There we go. No! I didn't want to name it Dudley! How did I hit enter? I thought I was hitting back. We have to get another cat. With some cornbread. Cornbread's tight. It's tough. We'll get Gigi. We'll get Gigi fixed here. Even if I gotta get rid of that brother. Even if I gotta get rid of that cat, I'll get rid of that cat. To our valued JoJo Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide that caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. Can I rename it? I will dismiss that cat if I can't. We will have a Gigi cat. It might take me a little while, but that just means you gotta tune in to further episodes. So make sure to subscribe or like or follow. Dudley's a dud. I'm a dud. I messed that up. Brother Bear's your favorite. My favorite Disney movie is... I think Aladdin's my favorite. I think it's my favorite overall. Prince Ali, wonderful is he, Ali Ababa. Yeah, ponder on that for a minute. I think that one's my favorite. Yeah. It was a good one, man. Lion King is good. All the animated ones are like true animated, hand-drawn ones are still my favorites. There's some good ones. I mean, you got like the Incredibles and stuff that are the CGI like ones that they made, and they're good. They're fair, but they're not my favorite. We also have a black dog. She's nice to our cats. Her name's Timpy. I have two dogs. I have Ragnar and Ranger, and they're both Arendelle Terriers. I don't think I have a picture. Or maybe I do. I'll show you a picture of them. Dog. Here's a picture of Ragnar wearing sunglasses. Y'all will appreciate that. If you can see that clearly. That's him. And trying to find a good picture of Ranger. And here's a picture of Ranger when he was younger, and that's a young Ragnar beside him. That's Ragnar and Ranger. Have I ever seen Brother Bear? I have not. I have not seen it. I don't even know when it came out. Is it animated, hand-drawn? We still ain't got the real rod. It don't come. Not coming yet. All right, so we got $964. We're gonna go and buy some more parsnips, get those planted, get those watered, and then we'll go. Grace finds us. Welcome, Grace. Or that might be actually a Christian channel. It's not the same person as someone that came out in 2003. I think I remember a trailer for it, but 2003, I'd have been 18 or 19. So, no, I'd have been 19, right? Yeah, because in 2004, I'd turned 20. So I'm old. But yeah, that was kind of where I stopped watching a lot of Disney movies until I had kids. And I haven't revisited it. I used to have 2 dogs, but one got sick and died. Her name was Brownie, and the other one was Kobe. But it had cancer and died after a few months. Oh, a few months after. That's sad. I'm so sorry to hear about that. They do become so close to your family and stuff. So, I get it. That is sad. You were 3. I'm just gonna do the rest of the stream from down here, since I'm halfway into the ground as an old man. Don't mind me. Oh man, that's crazy. Well, you know, I was young at one time too. Halfway into the ground already. Hey, Nox. Here comes Nox. She's gonna make her grand appearance. Hopefully keeping all of her excrement inside. You're making it hard for me to see. I'm having to look at the other monitor. I have a horse in Red Dead named Artrax from the Never-Ending Story. I already know. I didn't even get to read the rest because my cat walked in front of it. But I know what you're going to say. Artrax, come on, don't give up. Come on, Artrax. The greatest 80s movie of all time. Was my favorite movie, actually, forever. But I think my new favorite, or not new, it's not new, but I think my overall favorite, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Don't let the sadness take you. So amazing. I love that movie to death. Listen to me, Sophie Chen. If you've never watched The Never-Ending Story, you absolutely have to. The Labyrinth is super good too. We actually watched that probably back in spring. We watched that as a family together because I was telling my kids about it. Hey, there's another good one too. Labyrinth. Got David Bowie in it. He sings a lot. They were like, "Who's David Bowie?" I was like, "That's fair." Oh, hi there. Hey, you can look at this all you want. All right, I will. You'll love it. It's so good. It's gonna look super old to you, Sophie, because it was made in the 80s, like early 80s. It's such a good movie. This is Pelican Tiles Community Center, or what's left of it anyways. What's crazy, think about this, Savannah. Sophie Chen's in 3rd grade, which means her parents... Sophie Chen, your parents are in their 20s, aren't they? Like, probably 25 or 26? Or maybe even younger. Used to kind of scare me as a kid, but I love it now. I grew up on with 80s parents and 90s. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh. I don't even want to talk anymore. Nope. How old are they? I was wrong. Maybe she has older parents. Dude, she says some teen stuff. I'm logging off. Logging off. Anyone else buy a JojaCo membership? I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. Well, get ready to sell. Much older? How much older? I'm 5 years from 30. I'm absorbing into my couch now.
That's cute. That's so cute.
You youngins with your good joints and infinite energy. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. That's how my voice sounds right now. Oh! That's my old man. Get out! Get off my yard, you whippersnapper! I snap, crackle, and pop. I can't tell you. It's like personal information. Fair enough, Sophie. You don't have to tell me anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. You are absolutely right. Good job. Good job. Let's say they're in their 30s, though. I'm just gonna say it. Their 30s. That's not actually that. The 30s thing isn't that crazy. Not that crazy. It just feels crazy to me. In my mind, I feel like I'm like still in my 20s. But then when I sit down with like a 20-year-old, like a 20-year-old who's moved out of their parents' house and is like living on their own, and listening to the challenges that they view as challenges, that's when I realize I'm not 20 anymore, because the experience comes in and I'm like, dude, that's not a hard thing to deal with. You're making a much bigger deal out of that than what it is, you know? But it's hard to them because it was hard to me at one time, because it's a new experience for them. Yeah. Them grays. I just wear gray to cover up my gray. Speaking of old people, is that elder or eider? No, that's eider. See, I gotta get glasses now. Look at that. I can't see. I can't see, y'all. I'm so old. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can catch that rat if you have some extra time. I am not. Dude, I don't care about this place. I'm buying my Joja membership tomorrow. He squinted. He's old. Heather. Okay, I don't think she's around. Dude, the other day she was doing this, right? Looking at the phone, and she went. And I got to let her know. Oh, she can't see that good now. All right. Sophie Chin, if it makes you feel any better, my kids are 12 and 10. Soon to be 13. 11. Crazy. Crazy. I don't. Listen, when I text, if you see me text, this is what you're going to see. Because I use that swipe method, right? I'm just over here. My thumb never leaves the screen, but you'll never see me do that. If you see me do that, guys, I've been abducted. I don't even type like that, dude. I went to actual keyboarding class. I went to school when they did keyboarding, and I could type up to 108 words a minute. I was tested. I do too. I'm old. Yeah, I use that. You're not old. Stop saying that. 25 is not old. My favorite fruit has 2 names. The easy name is grapefruit. Dude, here's a fun fact for you. Not that you care about this, but grapefruit is actually one of the fruits you have to be aware of when you take certain medicines. Certain people take medicines. I prefer not to ever take medicine if I can. Knee high to the grasshopper. That is so country. That is as Kentucky as it gets. That was ultra country. Hold on, who are we missing? We're put that back. Doing that. We're missing somebody. Oh, we got monies. Wait, got more monies. Getting started, we got done. Introductions. We've met We're missing 3 people. Okay, Marnie's one I know we missed. We hit the kids already. Not physically, but maybe we haven't talked to Linus. So that might be 2. What am I missing? I talked to Haley. I talked to Em. To Elliot. Talked to the fisherman. You're eating grapefruit right now? I'm not a big fan of grapefruit personally. I think it tastes really like kind of sour to me. Hanging on a hair and a biscuit. Hanging on a hair. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. You talked to Alex too. Yeah, I did talk to Alex. Hold on, here's Elliot. Maybe I didn't count the fisherman since that was a cutscene. I feel like I talked to this dude already. Ahoy there! It's nice to see young folk moving into the valley. It's not very common these days. Okay, so Willie, Slick Willie. Let's see if that did. Nope. We've already talked to him. So Marnie, we talked to Shane. We talked to Abigail. We talked to Demetrius. We talked to Robin. What's that kid? This lady here that lives in this house. I don't think we talked to. To me, it's really sweet. No, we haven't talked to Sam. Hey, I'm Sam. It's good to meet you. All right, good stuff, Sam. No, not her. Not Emily. We talked about this house. Where's that mom? Where's MILF? Oh, Leah! We haven't talked to Leah. How did I forget about Leah? Leah's awesome. Leah was my boo in the last game. Before that was Abigail. Before that was Emily. Emily was the worst. I had to get divorced from that lady. So bad. All right, Marnie. Let's talk. I think you'll love having a little friend on the farm. Does that count? 26? No. We had already talked to her, so we're missing somebody. We're still missing somebody. Divine, welcome to the life. Leah, are you over here? Over here drawing, painting? No. Friday at 5. We can catch them at the we'll just catch them at the bar. That's where most people go on Friday. Fortunately, they do so IRL too. It's really sweet and tasty. Go ahead and add these 10 parsnips. We're almost out of space. We got this. We still haven't given this parsnip. This leek to George. Angry George. We need to do that before the end of the week. All right, actually, you can only give a gift once a week. 2 conversations. The boys come out to play. Little old Savannah ran away. What is that? What are you on about? There you go. There's you some country. What are you going on about, girl? Have y'all hit any Christmas lights? Sophie Chin, Savannah, other people in the chat. Anybody went and saw? We got some viewers in here, so a lot of y'all are just here. I don't know. My granny used to say it all the time. Wait. This is her. The food at Jojo Mart might not be the healthiest for my family, but with such low prices, you'd be crazy to shop everywhere else. That's a Walmart ad right there. Low prices, everyday people. Leah, there you are, boo. How are you? It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. So that's how we talk? That's how you talk to me? Lights under Louisville is a thing. Oh, is that the caves? If that's the caves, I want to do that so bad. Nope, we're still at 26. So we've missed somebody. Harvey. Dude, I want to do that so bad. I want to take Heather and the boys to go do that. If I'd have been better at planning this year, I would have done it. Maybe it's Shane? We haven't talked to Shane. Mega Caverns, yeah. You just moved in, right? What did you say? I could not hear. Sorry, the question. Oh, I said, have you went to go see any lights, Christmas lights? I'm missing anybody. Oh, I haven't talked to Wizard and I haven't talked to Clint. Clint should be headed here. Is that everybody else? We got 27, 28. I just need to talk to Clint. Clint, bring your tail in over here. About Christmas lights. Yeah, did you go view any? Did you go look at them? Did your parents drive you through a neighborhood with nicely decorated homes or any light shows that were set up? We went to the ones in Pigeon Forge and they were awesome. But there were Mega Caverns ones. Hey, hi boy. Hey, I'm Clint. Welcome, Clint. I am JRice too. Oh wait, I didn't get anything for that. Build a coop. Farming level 1. Investigate the community. Give someone a gift. I already gave a gift. I gave a gift to George. Tripping back. I don't think we have lights. Only the tree has some. Oh, so they don't, like, there isn't any neighborhoods or anything where they kind of go all out and decorate their houses with a lot of lights? We don't decorate like that. We have 2 Christmas trees. I can show that too, because I got a picture of them. We got 2 Christmas trees in our living room. I will happily show you. That doesn't show. I did not. Ugh, shame on me. Alright, so I have a picture of one. This is Heather putting an ornament on it. So, oh, that you ain't gonna be able to see nothing with that. It's very bright. It looks very bright. You play piano? That's awesome. I am a little bit self-taught on piano. And this was self-taught before. Everybody's self-taught now. But when I was coming up in the ways, we didn't have YouTube to self-teach us much. All right, let's go ahead and go to bed. Oh, let me talk to my cat first. What's the weather tomorrow? Clear and sunny. All right, then we'll have to still water. We finally got the scarecrow. Finally, y'all. Dude, we've been streaming for an hour and a half. Oh, Dudley. No, that's Gigi. That's Gigi. Get out of my yard! Mother. Oh, my lord. Give me the strength. Those dang birds, man, all up in my stuff, dude. Tripping. How many? What do I need? 1 coal and 50 wood? I don't have 50 wood. I got 41 wood. Let me go cut some wood up real fast before I go off on these birds. What's your favorite song to play that you know on piano? You're recently in a church Christmas play. You're the angel? They usually assign that to like a 3-year-old. How did you manage to sway them on that one? Were you holding a candle? With your wings? Looking all majestic and glorious? The cat. Rename it. I can't rename it just yet, but we'll get it We'll get it squared. I promise. We definitely got to. We got to do it. I'm gonna put this sap up. One right now. I need you to guard this section with your life. I was a last minute stand-in, but I had the whole get up. But no, it was a play about addiction. Oh, I feel bad for joking now. We can joke about a typical angel in a Christian play. No, just joking. GG! Look at you. We'll call it GG until we name it officially GG. It's still gonna be GG. JRice was at his school's play. He was the mayor. It was basically kind of a version of Scrooge, where everybody wanted to be able to Christmas carol in the town square, and he wasn't allowing it. He had poll numbers that supported why you didn't want to do it. He did awesome, though. Rename. Thumbs up. Okay, good. TMI, but my parents are addicts, so it was more than happy to stand in. It's funny, but it was wholesome too. Hey, that's not TMI at all. That's real life. And my real dad was freaking not only addicted and still is kind of addicted to, at least the last I know of him. I didn't grow up knowing my real dad very much. I only saw him like 6 or 7 times. 6 or 7 times as I was growing up. And anyways, he ended up having to go to jail for manufacturing meth and selling it and all that stuff. And I mean, last time I saw him, he was still doing the one drug. It's only one drug, and it's not even that big of a deal. Which, I mean, I get it's not a big deal for people that can handle like pot and stuff. But obviously, if you have an addicted personality and stuff, maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe you should stay away from that. And so, but it doesn't matter. He's a grown man that's not really had nothing to do with me growing up. So, yep, that's all you can do. Hey, the one thing I'll say I can learn from that man is I had plenty of negative examples to learn from. Like, not everything you learn is going to be from positive examples. And the best thing you can do is not have to experience it yourself, but be able to learn from somebody else's mistakes. If you can do that, that's wisdom. Absolutely. Like, you're not a reflection of your parents. Thank goodness, Be okay with that and just do the best you can with what you got. Dude, I've kind of gotten sidetracked here. I was trying to focus on. We're still good though. We're still good, but I need to make sure I focus on getting as many parsnips as possible so I can get those strawberries. Learn what not to do for sure. Yes, that is brilliance right there. That's what I look for. You got all the examples in the world, not what not to do. You don't have to repeat it. I don't do that stuff simply because of that. Because I had, and my mom's side, they didn't do drugs or anything like that. At least not that I saw or was experienced. But I still got plenty of negative stuff I can learn from them, that side too, and I did. So. And that's just real life, people. If you come in here to watch this stream, you're gonna learn some real life stuff. That's just part of it. You gotta be a good steward. I appreciate that statement more than you can imagine. More than you can imagine on that savannah. Thank you for saying that. And hopefully they feel that way too. I hope, like, I know I gotta have oh no, we're running out of energy. I know I've got weaknesses, right? Still, I'm not perfect. Over here tripping, guys. Over here taking out plants I don't need to and stuff. I need to be able to finish watering, so I need energy. I'm gonna go eat a pine cone now. JK. And we're gonna find something that's gonna give us energy. Ah! A horseradish. Yes, eat that wild horseradish. That wasn't enough energy. Not enough, guys. I need more energy. Linus, you got anything for me? Got some sashimi? I'm happy by myself, you know. I don't need new friends. Well, too bad. You're gonna have a new friend. I just ain't got time to do it right now. I'm over here looking for something to eat. Anything over here? I don't want to eat a daffodil or dandelion because they don't really give you anything. We probably are going to be playing for about 15 more minutes and then call it wraps because it's 4:39, 4:40 or so, and it's about time to eat some food. And I'll probably have barbecued roast, since that's what we had last night on baked potatoes. It was so good. I don't think I have enough energy to water all that, which is a problem. Need to water it. Shoot, keep forgetting that's a dead end. I love me a baked potato. I'm a potato eating fool. Sames. If I go to a barbecue place, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get a loaded baked potato. Or as our friends to the west or east, a jacket potato. Well, I had jacket. I don't know why they named it that, but that's what they call them. But they don't ever have a barbecue, like a loaded barbecue potato. It's always like weird stuff like tuna. Gotta put some tuna on this jacket potato. No, you don't have to. That sounds awful. You got hot cocoa, Sophie Chin. That's amazing. I remember when I was a kid and I could enjoy hot cocoa without having to give it a second guess. I'm jealous of you. Ooh, we got these wild onions. Maybe these spring onions will be enough energy. 13 energy. Kind of pitiful. Maybe better off selling those. Might have to do it. A player's gotta do what a player's gotta do. Oh, another horseradish. It's horseradish. If you could go to any country, y'all, where do y'all want to go visit and why? I think I got enough energy to. If not, I'll eat one of these spring onions to sell, so I can finish watering this little spot. Hey, we're still good. We're definitely gonna have plenty of energy for it, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm starting to feel exhausted. All right, just eat this one, and then we can finish this. Here. Oh no! You have no wasted movements, my guy. Okay, all right, we're done. We're done. China, you're Chinese? Chinese person named Sophie is amazing. I love that. And I think China would be a cool place to visit. It's not like out of the Asia countries, it's the third one that I want to visit. I want to visit Japan first and Korea or South Korea next. And then I want to visit China. I think it'd be cool. And out of the European countries, most people, I was just talking to my wife about this. I was like, most people always say they want to go to Paris and France Paris and England and those guys. I don't care about that at all. I actually want to go to Norway and I want to go to Sweden. That's the European country. Advancement. I got $100. 100 buckaroos for advancing. Have you been to China in your life, Sophie? Let's bring it. We got some dandelions we can hand out. Oh, wait, we got a water. Get a water. Just go ahead and do it now. Get it all done. I think you get 40. See? So we at least get 30. No, but I understand and my mom taught me how to speak Chinese. That's awesome. Or no, 37. 8. I got a feeling I missed one. I think it's 40 total. So in China, they have different, like they have Mandarin, then they have Chinese, and then Cantonese too, right? So they got 3 main languages that are spoken in China. Am I wrong on that, or am I right? What does GG mean in chat in Chinese? Oh, we're almost there. We're almost done. All right. Look at that. Would you look at that, y'all? And we have a little bit of energy to spare, so let's collect some more wood. Clear out some of these trees. Don't fall in the water, please. My mom and me are Mandarin, the rest of my family's Cantonese. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. There's a YouTuber that I like to watch. He's an American guy. He's just a regular white dude, but he goes to all these Chinese restaurants and actually other cultures too, but that's when I first started watching him. He'd go to like Chinese restaurants and speak like fluent Mandarin or fluent Cantonese and stuff, and it always shocked the actual natives that were there, because they always say like his accent's so good and stuff, and some of them even go as far as saying that he speaks it more authentically than they do, which is surprising. But I love that dude's channel. Ooh, we got some carrots. We got the carrot seed. That's a good book, by the way, if you never read Carrot Seed as a little kid. All right, we are done with that. Let's go talk to Gigi here, who's lounging around. Make sure Gigi feels loved. Gigi? Oh, we already talked to Gigi today. Gigi just got, we just messed with him. Got Gigi upset. Dude. Dude. It is 4:48. 12 more minutes, guys. 12 more minutes. And I want to go ahead and start letting y'all know I just really appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully it was entertaining. I'm not going to be on a regular schedule yet. I don't know when that's going to be. It's going to be a while. It's going to be based on how my job and stuff is working out. So just try to check in. If you're subscribed or following and you get a notification, come join me. I'll try to make it as regular as I can, but again, it's going to be a little wild in the time being. But it just makes it more authentic, you know, when we are hanging out together and stuff. It's a real situation. It's catching up and being able to enjoy each other's company, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. Everybody that's been able to come in and chit chat and, you know, share a piece of their time today, I appreciate it. And tomorrow is Christmas Day, so it's going to be a wonderful Christmas. I hope everybody gets exactly what they're asking for, as long as it is good for who they are as a human. Sometimes we ask for stuff that doesn't make us a better human. That's the reason why I specify it that way. But I hope whatever it is, you're getting joy and peace and love. And I want you to go out there and just find something that makes you a better person, but also not just you. Try to have a good impact on somebody else. And it doesn't matter how old you are, Sophie Chen, or what grade you're in, or where you're at, you can always impact somebody in a positive way. So hopefully you have a wonderful, 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 wonderful Christmas, and even a Happy New Year, just in case I don't stream before New Year's. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Dude, it's so early in the day, and I have zero energy left on this. But it's been fun. It's been interesting. A different farm here, man. It's been pretty cool. All right, we're gonna call it wraps on this day. Let's sell this stuff away. Make our money, hopefully. Weather tomorrow? Oh, the weather outside is sunny, and the fortune teller isn't funny. And the queen of sauce got to say, stir fry it away. I learned stir fry. $96 bones just by finding some things and planting some stuff. That's not terrible. Oh, we got him. All right, so it's the 8th. The 13th is when we have to purchase the strawberries. So I cannot replace these right now. Okay, this is going to be barren for a little bit. We're going to sell them. We're going to hold on to the space, but it's going to be barren because as these come up before the 13th, we're going to sell all of them. So it's going to look bad for a few days, but that's not the end of the world. We got 5 days, and then we'll fill it up with strawberries. Hopefully, or as many strawberries as we can. That's the strat here. All right. That's it. Oh, 7 more minutes, guys. 7 more minutes countdown, and it's gonna be amazing. Y'all are gonna get off here and go hang out with all your friends and family, and maybe decorate if you have some last-second decorations that you gotta do, or maybe you're gonna go eat some yummy food and enjoy it to its max. Oh, I need to add another country. Another country I'd like to go visit is Cambodia. I think that'd be awesome. I've got some friends from Cambodia that I find so dear, and they're just great people. I'd love to see it, like where they came from and how they grew up and stuff. Such good people. Shout out to Dutch and Lucy. We're getting it in right now, man. We're getting some clearing happening here. Free up out of my way, y'all. Get it out of my way. I lost some of that wood. No time for that. Inappropriate. Go put this. What's crazy is I'm on E, man. Already. GG. Got a geode. Gonna have old Clint break it open, see if there's anything good in it. Most likely it's gonna be like a stone. Something that you don't actually need. Checking my emails while I walk across town. Not looking. And that's what happens when I don't look. I walk it into a pot. It's okay. Oh, shoot. Duh, because I haven't broke it yet. My bad. My bad, my guy. We got 5 on it. Coal isn't what I was looking for, but I will not say no to coal. It's so useful. Got a book. I wonder if you can sell smoked clams. I wonder. Let's test it out. Oh, you can smoke a clam, just so you know. That rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. 2 for 2. I wish that the sauna was open, but it's not open yet. I don't think it opens until like the fall or something. Or some event that triggers it. Yeah. Oh. Got 100 bones for being a good person. Linus, man. Linus deserves friends. He's a good dude, man. He's not a bad dude at all. Good dude. All right, let's call it there. We call it wraps. Thank you so much for checking me out and hanging out with me and doing all that fun stuff. And let's see if my face cam works. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. I hope y'all once again have a wonderful holiday. And yeah, I should be back on the next couple days or so. I don't officially start my new work until the 12th, so I'll be able to a little bit regular, but again, it won't be regular long term. So I appreciate any support you're able to provide and hang out with me. And y'all have a great and wonderful Christmas day. See you later. So go show the world.